Greetings once again if you're returning to the channel. Appreciate your support, likes, what have you. Today we are riding a little area outside of Vernon called Noble Canyon. And this trail is called Sauce on the Side. And we're going to rip into Baconator a little further down. This is a shuttle, typically a shuttle ride area. The way into this is a pretty brutal climb on a Forest Service road for 7-8 kilometers, something like that. So they do rate this just a black, but it is kind of spicy compared to some of the other blacks in general around here. So, you know, take it for what it's worth. Maybe it's black, maybe it's not. Fun little rip regardless. My local bike shop, Skyride, they've informed me that everything's running really good in here right now. So we are checking it out for the first time this year. Oh yeah, that's a pretty skookum drop. Hopefully my footage is good, turning out okay. You can see some of the technicality and steepness. It never shows up, but hey. There are a few other trails on the menu in here. I have ridden one of them, but it's one of those areas that is pretty remote and has extremely spotty cell service, so you don't want to be riding without a companion on some of those harder trails. I did do the one by myself, but I did walk one feature. It was just one of those nope, not today situations. Oh, that branch was a little close, so I took my arm out. Definitely do not ride this stuff often enough to remember everything. I think this is the raised woodwork. Not something I'm interested in personally. The go around is pretty steep as it is. And it's very elevated, that drop. So again, not something that I'm looking to do, especially on my own. Oh, stuck to the high line there. Pick up a lot of speed on those drops. Hard to get stopped. So, that was Sauce on the Side. We'll rejoin in a moment for Baconator. I've now made my way over the short little traverse over to Baconator. So we're just going to drop in here and see what we have in store. Right away, a tree down. All right, can we get under this guy? Yep. All of these trails have been here for a long time. I hardly ever ride them. This is, I couldn't even tell you, maybe the 5th time I've ridden this one, maybe. Something like that. So it's usually kind of that once or twice a year at most, which makes it really hard to remember all the lines and features that you're dealing with. But somehow we will try and make our way through this. Excuse me. Sorry for that. And then we drop right in again. Several optional lines there. One of them's pretty big. The smaller one I have done, but it landed really flat, in my opinion anyway. So I don't like those flat landings. That one's not too bad. That one's a big enough gap. Once again, there's my Achilles heel. The gap. Small gaps, no problem. Larger ones freak me out. We all have our likes and dislikes, don't we? Small pedally bit here. Some of those features might become options for me once I ride with someone through here that knows the trail intimately well and knows the right speed for all those things, and I can get a tow in. There's a lot to be said for a proper tow in. I believe, based on this steep, we're getting pretty close to the bottom. Yes, we are. We're almost done. So this is a little draw, and the camera isn't going to show how steep this actually is, but it is good and steep. Traction's really good right now. Conditions are very, very favorable, that is for sure. Oh, okay, a little bottom out on that one. And that is the Baconator, minus a couple of features. And we've made our way right back to the Forest Service road that you come in on to do this trail. Thanks for joining. Next time, maybe, if I can get someone to come with me on a day off, we'll try and hit some of the other menu items and maybe even hit some of the features. Until next time, keep the rubber side down.